In the previous part of this tutorial, we have learned about user interface and almost all the options from Extruded Boss Base command. Now, in this tutorial, we will learn about extruded cut, feature editing, error solving, and heads up view toolbar commands. Please watch this complete tutorial to understand concept perfectly. Please like, share and subscribe. Let's start with this tutorial. Then if you want to create some cut inside this plate, then for that you will have to use this extruded cut. Click. Again for extruded cut you will have to create one sketch. For that I will select this face. Then suppose I don't want to work in this inclined orientation and I want it to be vertical. For that right click on this sketch 3 and click on this normal 2. So your face will get vertical and it will be easy to work in 2D. Then again I will select one rectangle using this center rectangle command. Click on this center point, take it outside and click. Then I want here one circle. So click here on circle. Click on this midpoint and this end point. Then right click, select. Then click on exit sketch. Then orbit it. Now here we have created multiple loops which is not directly suitable to create 3D feature. So what we will have to do, we will have to select contours which will define our shape. So just click inside this shape here and here. So this complete shape will define our feature, or boundary of this shape will define our sketch for extruded cut. So in this way you can use this select contours to define your area. Then all the options available in this extruded cut is same as we have seen in Extruded Boss Base. The only difference is this flip side to cut. Right now this internal portion will be removed, and if you flip side to cut, then here you can see this arrow, your outside portion will be removed. So I want to remove this inside portion, so click here on flip side cut and remove this tick. So here inside portion will be removed. And you can also reverse the direction of cut by clicking here on reverse direction. So it is same as we have seen in Extruded Boss Base. Then click on OK. So here this cut got created. Then as we create features, those gets added one by one in this feature manager design tree. So this is our first extrude, then second extrude and this cut. So you can edit any feature. Suppose I want to change thickness of this plate. So this is the feature Boss Extrude 1. So just click on it and from here you can edit feature. Click. And from here you can change anything about that feature. Suppose here I want depth of 20, enter and click on OK. So as per that your feature get updated. And if you want to edit base sketch, then again click here on the feature and click here on edit sketch. So here you can edit your sketch. Click on zoom to fit. Then again to make this sketch vertical. Now here sketch is not visible. Then one more method is click here on this arrow and click here on this normal 2. Or you can also use Ctrl 8 as shortcut key. Just click and zoom to fit. Then create one circle here. Click on this midpoint and this end point. Then right click and select. Then in sketch multiple loops are not allowed. So if we exit here, it will give error. Just we will see how to solve those errors. So for that click here on exit sketch. Now here you have two options. Show the problem using check sketch for feature. Exit the sketch and rebuild anyway. Suppose we will choose this first option. show the problem. So here it is showing the problem, the sketch has intersecting contours. Because there are two contours, this is one close contour and this second close contour. So multiple intersecting contours are not allowed. To try to fix the sketch right now, click OK. Click on OK. Then what you will have to do, you will have to trim it. So click on trim entities. Then click on trim to closest and remove these contours. Yes. Now here multiple loops has been removed. Click on OK and click on exit sketch. So here it has been updated perfectly. Then to see that second option, I will just undo it. Click on undo. OK. Again I will click here on exit sketch. Then I will take this second option, exit this sketch and rebuild anyway. So click. Then here you can continue and ignore error or stop and repair. Click here on stop and repair. Now here it is showing the same errors, the sketch has intersecting contours. So what you can do, click on close here, then click on this arrow, then click on this sketch 1 and click on edit sketch. Then trim unwanted entities. Yes. And OK. And exit. So here that got repaired. But here next features got suppressed. So to bring back those features, just take your cursor on this line, press first mouse button and drag it below and release it. So here your feature got created correctly. So in this way you can solve errors also and create your object. So in this way you can edit your sketch, you can edit your feature, and if there are some errors you can solve them also. Then if we edit this extrude to, click on edit feature. So here you can see that in direction 1 there are different options. So we will learn about this option. For that we will create one object. So we will just save this object as a part 2 suppose and save, and you can close this part from here. Again new. OK. Then to learn about remaining options, we will create one extruded boss base. Click here on extruded boss base. Then I want to create one vertical part, so click here on right plane. Then pan it. For pan, press Ctrl, press middle mouse button and drag the mouse. Then I will click here on line and I will create one sketch. So I will track the points. OK. Then right click and exit sketch. Then suppose if you want to extrude by same distance on either side, then for that you will have to click here and click on mid plane. Then specify your depth. Suppose it is 100, enter. So here it has been extruded by half distance on either side. Then click on OK. Click outside. Then I will create one extruded cut. On this top face, I will create one circle. Right click, exit sketch. Then we will see next options. So here we have seen this blind option. So in blind option you can specify depth. So just click here. If you select this through all, it will be cut up to last object. So that is through all. Then through all both. So it will cut on both the sides of your sketch. Then next is up to next. That means it will be cut up to next surface. So only this much portion will be cut. Then I don't want this direction to, I will remove it. Then next is up to vertex. So you can specify depth by clicking on any vertex. Suppose I want to cut up to this point. So it will be cut up to that point. Then up to surface. Suppose I want to cut up to this surface. So it will be cut up to that surface. Then offset from surface. If you want to specify some distance, so click on offset. Then specify your offset distance. Suppose distance is 10, enter. So here a gap of 10 is created. And if you want to cut that portion inside by 10, then you will have to click here on reverse offset. So it will cut inside from that face. Then up to body, if you have other body, you can cut up to that, and we have already seen mid plane, so that is same here also. Then click on OK. So here it has created blind hole here, and it has given depth of 10. So in this way you can use remaining option for extrude or extruded cut. Then from here you can zoom to fit. Keyboard shortcut is F. Then here is zoom to area. Just click and hold first mouse button and drag the mouse and release the mouse. So that much area will become bigger. Then again zoom to fit. Then previous view. It will show previous zoomed view. Then about this we will learn in the coming lectures. Then view orientation. Click here on this arrow. So it shows this view selector. So if you take your cursor on this view selector, it will show you preview of the view. And you can also orbit and take different views. So benefit of this view selector is that you can view it before you click it or select that view. Or preview is shown before you select that view. Suppose I want this one, so click there. So that view will be created. And if you don't want to use that view selector, then you will have to click here and click here on this option here, view selector. Or you can also use Ctrl plus spacebar as a shortcut key. So just click there. So that view selector will not be displayed now. Then from here you can select different views, top view, front view, side view, or here are different isometric view, then diametric and trimetric. Then you can also split viewport. You can see two horizontal views or vertical views or four views, or to come back again click on here single view, and again I will choose here isometric or trimetric. Then here are display styles. Click here on this arrow. Right now we are using this shaded with edges, so most of the time we will be using this only. Then shaded edges are removed. Then hidden lines removed, so hidden portion is not shown. Then hidden lines visible, so hidden lines are shown with dotted lines. Then wireframe, so it is just normal wireframe, so we will be using this shaded with edges. So that's all for now. In the next tutorial we will solve some exercises based on what we learn in this tutorial. So please like, share and subscribe. We will again meet in next tutorial.